got the 1,000 here, obviously on Crowdcast, but we've got over 100 on LinkedIn Live today as well. And there's going to be some of those that don't actually know what Meet Your Recruiter is. So we definitely have to spend a bit more time doing that at the beginning.
And absolutely. I've definitely sent invites to people that haven't taken part before. So yeah, we've definitely got people joining us on LinkedIn that might not know what Meet Your Recruiter is all about.
And I noticed the hashtag was going up as well. So I'm hoping it's not like once every 2 months now that they're actually updating the hashtag and it never moves during the week. We're like, no one's following, but actually Meet Your Recruiter does have a hashtag, so people can follow that. So you can see all the posts, because it's all about supporting everyone, isn't it? And that's what the gym's all about. Obviously, we had the daily workout, 1,000 episodes of those. Meet Your Recruiter's got its own show now. So you thought we didn't know we'd gone live, didn't you?
The Angela Green Room experience.
The Angela Green Room experience, yeah. So all those hundreds of guests that we've had over the period of time, this is what they get to see. We're chatting away while I'm doing my makeup in the 10 minutes before. And yes, I do most of it in the camera. I'm looking at this camera instead rather than having a mirror. But I will carry on finishing off my eyes while Catherine talks about Meet Your Recruiter. Yay.
Indeed. Yeah, so I just looked at the hashtag and we now have 440 followers, which is more than the last time that I looked. So hopefully they are updating those follower numbers at a reasonable cadence, and we won't be left all week wondering if anyone who has followed us. Yes, so hashtag Meet Your Recruiter, do go follow it, is a LinkedIn posting challenge that I've been running with Angela and the team at Recruiting Gym for quite a while. I think we did the first round in August 2021. The inspiration really came from Instagram, because I was seeing a lot of challenges around posting, particularly aimed at like small creative businesses. I do a lot of knitting, so Instagram is great for that. It's really visual, so seeing what other people are making and gorgeous yarn and everything, I love that. But every time I saw one of these challenges going around, particularly there was one called March Meet the Maker.
Ooh.
And it's really big every year.
That sounds like Meet Your Maker. That sounds a bit dodgy. It's the Grim Reaper. No, so Meet the Maker. Is that a bit like Meet the Author, like our book week?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So yeah, you're meeting the person behind the business who makes the product, I suppose. And that's a month-long posting challenge. So there's a prompt for every day, and loads of people take part and join in. And I feel like it's like a permission slip or inspiration to be posting, which is often, I think, something that puts people off. Like, oh, I haven't shared anything on my social media for a while. Will it make a difference if I just share something today? But these challenges seem to come along with a whole community of people who are there to like support each other and everything. Every time I saw it, I was thinking, recruitment needs this over on LinkedIn. So I thought, I'm not going to do a whole month-long challenge. That's way too much. Nobody wants to take part in that. But just a week, every now and again, to give everyone a permission slip to post something, some inspiration of what to post, and some support as well to make sure that those posts don't go unnoticed. So Angela and I committed to having the hashtag search open all week and looking out for your posts using the hashtag and commenting, liking, giving your posts a boost any way that we can. So yeah,
that's what I've loved about it, the fact that there are people that come along, and next Friday is an open stage, so you can come on and share your experience of Meet Your Recruiter. But a lot of the time, people that don't post on social media and certainly don't post photos of themselves or videos of themselves, give it a go in that week, because they know they're going to get some response. They know it's not just going to sit there and languish and go, oh, that was great, because you've got all of those people supporting you. But once they do it, they go, actually, I quite enjoyed that. It wasn't as bad as I thought. And then they come on the Friday show. We've had a few of those where it's been their first experience of actually being on a live webinar. And again, when you're with quite a few people, I think we can have 10 on here, isn't it, at a time? So it's not all you, but you're there. And you can then use that in your social marketing as well. So it's all about supporting each other. It's all about giving yourself a chance to get out there and maybe doing something that you haven't done before. We're here to support it. That's what we're all about in the Recruiting Gym, and kindly sponsored by Cup and Saucer this time. So here's your opportunity to tell people about Cup and Saucer, because they may not have heard that.
So yeah, Cup and Saucer is my business. So we either teach you to search the internet or we search it for you. That's the long and the short of it. And yeah, I suppose we've been involved with Meet Your Recruiter since the beginning because it's been me. But this time, we've been looking for sponsors for the parts of the daily workout that are continuing. So we used to support Meet Your Recruiter Week on the daily workout, but now obviously Meet Your Recruiter is its own standalone live show to support the posting challenge. And I wanted to be the first sponsor.
That's so lovely, and it's perfect because you're right. It's been your baby. This is round 12, which just seems madness, doesn't it? But all of those people that have been involved over the time, then they've all found it positive, and we love it as well. We get to know a bit more about the individuals. So let's find out about the prompts then for next week. So we're going to be here again every morning, 9 o'clock. You missed us really, didn't you? So we're going to be here to share what the prompts will be, and to give some ideas. And if we've been really organized, we'll have our posts up already and we can show you those. That's the plan. If not, then we'll be sharing our ideas on what it is that we can do. Now, I don't know where my glasses are, so I'm going to go to the backup ones, which means I might be able to see it. Oh no. Close reading.
So I have shared these on LinkedIn this morning. So if you want to go find this image, if you find my post, you can bookmark the post by clicking the 3 dots in the corner and selecting save. Or you can obviously just take a screenshot right now if that's more your bag. So yeah, this is what we are talking about next week. So hopefully this will provide you with some inspiration. We do encourage you to, colour outside the lines. We give you a word or a phrase for the day, and a little bit of guidance, but you don't have to listen to our guidance, really. Do what you want. Be creative. We love seeing all the different ways that people interpret our prompts. I try to keep them, to one word or a short phrase so that it is quite easy to interpret them in lots of different ways if you want to. So a couple of them are a bit more specific this time, but definitely Monday with just the word inspiration. I think that's going to be quite broad and quite interesting to see what people come up with.
Yeah, so whether it's a quote that inspires you, or like you said on there, a person that inspired you in your career. And I certainly, my first manager in recruitment was such an inspiration. So I'm sort of leaning towards her at the moment. But it might be, someone's recently inspired you to do something new, to get out of your comfort zone. It could be what inspired you to get involved with Meet Your Recruiter. But it's about you and what inspires you. So we want to hear all about that. So share that Monday. Tuesday, you're not around. I'm picking up on that one. Equal Pay Day. Dun, dun, dun. So
National Equal Pay Day. So what have you got to say about that? What are you doing to help close the gaps that exist between various different types of workers? And if you're sharing a job that day, we usually have one post in the week which is sort of suitable for you to share a job. I'd say make sure you're sharing the salary for the role if you're posting that day, because obviously that's going to be key to everyone having similar expectations when they apply or ask you about it.
Yeah, I learned on our podcast that came out this week, we had sociological from the S from PESTLE on our Hiring Happenings podcast, And it was just ridiculous. Keith Rosser from Reed shared, he'd been to the Working Parliamentary Group a couple of weeks before, and the route that we're on, if we carry on as we are at now, it will be 153 years before we get equality.
Yeah, that was across genders, wasn't it? So the gender pay gap, 153 years.
Yeah,
it's too long.
Well, just a bit. We're certainly not going to see it, are we? But I just thought that was horrific. Now, in the pink, I'm trying to remember where this came from now. Was it because we tend to look at the days, and I must admit there are some ridiculous days, but this one I really liked.
And I mean, pink is a colour that resonates with a lot of our coaches at Recruiting Gym. Yes, but also the message of the day resonated with me. You know, against bullying of the LGBTQ plus community. You know, I can't really pick fault with that. So yeah, for the day, people are encouraged to wear pink as, you know, a sign of solidarity with the community, and share a picture. So yeah, here's your opportunity to get out of your comfort zone, share a picture with yourself, share a picture of yourself with yourself. I mean, yeah, that too.
However you feel. And the term in the pink means in good health, feeling good in that sense. So just to clarify. So again, it might be something that you do that just puts you in the pink, that makes you feel really good about yourself. So you can take it whichever way you like. Stephen O'Donnell is saying, I love pink. Have I ever seen you in pink? Red, yes, Stephen. I'm not sure about the pink, but there we go. Vanessa loves pink as well. And yes, Rebecca Shannon, it's her branding colour, one of the coaches in the gym, and you see a lot of pink on her timeline. So definitely have to do that. Book week was part of the daily workout as well. We definitely will be interviewing authors as their books come out, whether we do a week of it or whether we do it as an individual thing. I'm not sure as yet, but certainly they recommend a book. So we've got 55, 60 in our book club. So feel free to do that. I just noticed that the pro bono courses, I put the call to action on there and it didn't pop up. There we go. So there's a green button here over on Crowdcast. Click on that. You'll find Book Week in the Daily Workout Lite, DW Lite. And there's probably, a good 40 interviews with authors, and we used to use it as part of success stories as well. So I love it when someone recommends me a book, but tells me the reason why they loved it, and then that gives me a gauge, am I likely to love it or not? Because it's awful when someone recommends you a book and you get into it and you go, what? I'm really not enjoying this. It does happen. So ask them why, get them to dive into that. And then Friday, challenge. We love a challenge.
Do. So yeah, have you recently faced a challenge? How did you overcome it? Or do you have a challenge for your network? Do you need something and you're going to challenge everyone to help? Or how do you interpret that? Go for it, basically. We want to know about challenges on Friday. You take part in a challenge, something.
Yeah, Kate O'Neill's posts last night. She's just shaved 7 minutes off her last time for a physical challenge that she's doing, and I think she said, did she say it was in Malta or somewhere? But anyway, she's going to be doing it again very soon, so she's working hard to try and do that. So that would be a good one, Kate, for you to stick on your challenge one, and make sure that we do it from there. So Meet Your Recruiter then. It's back, and we've got 5 great prompts for you for all of next week. We'll be here at 9 a.m. every morning. Feel free to come and share. So if you've posted one day and you've got a really great response, join us the next morning and we'll have an open stage, and you are welcome to come on and share what's happened with your post and share your post. You might even get even more followers, but it's showcasing who you are, what you do. Meet Your Recruiter. Follow the hashtag. Come and join us 10-15 minutes every morning, and we're going to have a week of finding out all about you. Really looking forward to it. So thank you again, Catherine. Thank you to Cup and Saucer, and we'll see you 9 o'clock Monday morning. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.